Welcome back. I am here with Mr. Rich Bonaducci. I love it when you're here, Rich.
I love being here.
And I love it when you wear really fun hats and super cool outfits. You're always looking good.
I will try to wear a hat every time.
Really? No, you don't have to do that.
Well, my hair is awful, so I'll do it.
Well, see, that's what's so lucky about being a guy. My goodness. Okay, it's summertime. We have killer movies out. I wanted to talk about my boy Chris Pratt and Jurassic World. Yep, that one.
Yep.
How'd it do?
It did very well. It crushed virtually every record there is.
Seriously?
Yes, it did. And it is good as a summer popcorn blockbuster. It's fun to go see. I mean, you're not going to be let down. The CGI is great, etc. It doesn't quite have the magic of the original Jurassic World. Steven Spielberg wasn't directing.
Yeah.
We've seen a lot of this already. And they sort of recycled the first story.
Really?
Kinda.
They didn't even come up with a new plot?
Well, they have some other things, but Sam Neill's character arc is basically Bryce Dallas Howard's character arc, and it's but it's fun. It's great. It is definitely summertime season.
Chris Pratt, super good in it.
Yep, and definitely you see shades of Indiana Jones, which he's going to be. So I'm excited about that.
His story is amazing. I mean, he comes from basically being an extra or really small role on Parks and Rec, and then they just pretty much couldn't let the boy go because he was too funny, too amazing. And now he's just this huge movie star. He's adorable.
3 huge franchises and doing great.
Do you know that you lived in my same building when I lived in LA?
I did not know that.
During the time when nobody knew who he was, but people were talking, like, this guy's going to make something happen.
Okay.
So I probably rode in the elevator with him, and I didn't even know. But anywho, he's going to be Indiana Jones one day.
Yes.
Harrison Ford. Kind of character person. Is that what you're saying? Sorry, I got confused. What were we saying?
I don't know.
Okay, but we have more movies than that, regardless. He's going to be a great actor. Rich Bonaducci is predicting Chris Pratt long career, for whatever it's worth. Yes?
Sure.
Okay, sure. There we go. So now we're moving on.
Cutting all that, of course.
No, we're leaving it in.
I still think we should.
Hysterical. Okay, so then Inside Out.
Yes,
Pixar.
Pixar's latest one. It is really good. In fact, I had a chance to talk with the producer and director, Pete Docter. Here's a quick clip from that. Okay, so when you finally get this together and you're going with this, was there ever a thought that, is this too sophisticated for kids? I mean, I loved it, hands down. Yeah. But I was sitting there going, wow, is this an animated film for adults? Or are kids going to get this rather sophisticated, I think, storytelling?
We were always confident that we could find a way to make it land for kids and for adults. I mean, we think all the movies we grew up loving, to us work on different layers, right? I mean, if you saw Dumbo now, you'd experience it very differently than you did if you were 7, right? What was important to us about the kids was that they would track it, that they would understand who's what and where things go and what they need. And we screened it at Pixar in kind of its half-baked form for all of our kids and neighbors and so forth. We brought in a little group and we did a Q&A, and we were so pleased that they tracked it and understood the intricacies of the story almost better than the parents did. We were like, well, now we should worry about that. So
kids are smart.
We think kids are smart, and we think kids will get it or feel it, and they might not get every little nuance or thing that we're doing, but they will. They will someday, and I think there's enough fun in it that we feel confident about that.
I think there's some risks in there, but I think WALL-E was a risk.
Yeah,
amazing storytelling. Up was a risk, as far as starting off with that really moving piece. Oh, by the way, I guess I should mention if we have time, Lava.
Yeah.
All right, I'm sitting there going, oh great, a short. I love shorts. It's like 2 movies in one for my
sure.
And I'm like, this stupid short almost made me cry before this movie even started. You guys are really amazing with coming up with, especially you, with coming up with stuff that really tugs on your heartstrings as much as it gets you on that edge of laughing.
That was Jim Murphy who directed that one. So he's a wonderful guy.
He is.
Hanging around with him.
We're really proud of it because Pixar comes from short films basically, and it's a tradition we love that we can honor with original short films, and it goes back to the old days,
Sure.
So it's something we're really excited we can still do.
How do you decide whose short gets to go with what film?
There's a whole process, and it's all outlined, but then it breaks and blows up, and really it comes down to just great stories. If somebody can come and tell us a great story, then we're in.
Catch that whole interview on Critical Mass's YouTube page, but then go see the movie. It is really good. It's kind of a high concept, Herman's head sort of thing. I think your kids will be able to follow the gist of it. Maybe not every subtlety there, but it is really high quality family entertainment, as is the short that comes before the movie, which is Pixar's tradition, called Lava. Lava is worth ticket price alone, and then Inside Out is over the top. So I would go see that. If you've got kids, take them. Even if you don't, it's just a great film.
So both of those movies, really fun summer blockbusters. Of
Yep.
course, we have more coming up, like Indiana Jones, apparently.
Yes, Chris
starring
Pratt is
Chris
Indiana Jones, and
Pratt.
he will be a good actor. He is. But we also have Magic
whole
Mike
just-
XL and Terminator Genesis on July 4th.
Ooh.
But if you don't do that, if you don't go see those movies, there's plenty to do on July 4th. Like,
Oh my goodness, I know.
Derby.
So we Derby, and you heard. Okay.
Stir and Dirt.
So we were gonna say, what were your traditions? So Trip and I were talking about what we used to do. It kind of comes down to community and family. It seems like,
Yeah.
I mean, movies are fun, but when you have the opportunity to go do something like really cool in your community, you should do it. So where'd you grow up?
Well, I'm from Pennsylvania, Philly metropolitan area. Actually lived in a very small village right next to Valley Forge National
Oh,
Park. So
patriotic, I
yeah,
bet.
yeah. So July 4th was huge, and there was always a big neighborhood block party. Lots of fireworks, lots of food, lots of fun. In fact, I was alive in our bicentennial, 1776, and we marched around the neighborhood with the drummers and the whistle and doing the whole thing with a flag. It was great. But if you don't do that, I hear Stir and Dirt is.
Are you gonna come to the Derby?
I might come to the Derby.
I think you should so come to the Derby. It's
Maybe I
going to be
should.
fun. So, I mean, it's the 3rd and the 4th, and then all the fireworks and fun and food, and then, there's going to be a lot of smack talk. Are you on Team Holly?
I'm on Holly, like, yeah.
Okay, cool. I'll take it either way.
Okay.
Yeah,
There you go.
okay. So, don't go anywhere. We will be right back right after this. Really, he's in Indiana Jones.
One awkward high five later. Yes,
Indiana.
he is.
Okay,
he
I got
is
it.
Indiana.
I got
Jones.
it now. Dang it.
Yes. Thankfully, not Shia LaBeouf.